Hello and welcome back. So today, as promised, we are going to attempt to kill Gaia. So I picked a spot right here. I've got it kind of marked out. You can see this is where the beacon will go. I've got a chunk of glass up there. So once it turns day out, I will need to kind of be careful I don't get in the way. But what we're going to do is we're going to do the Ritual of Gaia. So just the normal one. For that, we're going to need 4 of these Gaia pylons. So we're going to need 4 normal pylons and then 8 pixie dust and 8 elementium. So that we've got. Oop, this one. So we need. Was it this way? Was it this? Yeah, there we go. So those 4 of those. Then we combine that with these, and we get the pink pylons. Then once we get the pink pylons, we need to set this thing up. So what we're going to do here is first get off that so it gets out of my screen. We need this crosshatch pattern. I'm assuming this isn't going to be like the agglomeration plate and I'm not reading the patterning correctly. It should go like this. And then let's go and remove. So that beacon lit up. Okay. The one thing I don't have is a piece of Terra steel, so we are going to have to make that. But now, we're going to get this thing done first. So we need to come out 3 blocks, and then from that block go over 4. And then it needs to be 2 blocks off the ground. So that's what I've done here. So 1, 2, 3. And then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 blocks. So assuming, again, that I counted it correctly, they should sit on top of these. And then we can get rid of the dirt. And we'll go make ourselves a piece of Terra steel. So that should be the setup. So all I should have to do is click on that thing on the beacon with a piece of Terra steel, and the world should attempt to end, or at least kill me. One of the two. And let's get up here. So while we're running, there is something that me and Newt have been discussing on and off for a while, because both of us are kind of running out of ideas of things that kind of catch our interest for Infinity. So we've been kind of looking into Departed and seeing whether or not that's something we wanted to give a shot, because it's, compared to Infinity, it's just plain stripped down. There's only like 56 mods in it, which when you really look at it, that's not much, all things considered. So we've been kind of looking at that, and it's right now it's looking like we're going to give it a shot. So as it stands right now, this might end up being the last episode of Infinity for a while. Obviously, I'm not gonna purge the world or anything like that. But it just may be one of those things where I spend my time playing Departed instead. So kind of play it by ear and see how that goes. And I love the sparks. Alright, so now we got that. Now, like I said, I am not sure I'm going to be able to kill Gaia, because I'm not geared up beyond what I've got on right now. You can't use bows. So, not like my crossbow is going to be any better. And got my sword here, which has got 11 whole attack damage on it. Now let's do this really quick here. Sounds, we're gonna turn this down to, let's just do 5%. Every video I've ever seen where anybody has killed Gaia, the music is very loud. So let's see if this works. See, loud. And that's even with it turned down. Now you can't leave the pink area. You can't fly, and see, well, I took the belt off anyways. Amnesia's constantly running away, which is, a lot of this fight seems to be just, it's basically a game of tag. Can you catch him, her, whatever? It looks like a Steve, so I'm going to say him, because keeps dodging. Apparently, I'm doing a decent amount of damage, or this thing's a lot weaker than I remember it being. So we'll see. Where'd he go? Right? One of the things I did is I kind of, I'm not going to say cheated, I'm going to say played with what I knew, and that's the fact that he's not able to leave his irritating pink little sparklers on the ground on bedrock. Otherwise, he'd be leaving these little trails of pink, and if you step on them, they hurt. So I put this on bedrock because I knew it wouldn't work. So that, it also is a convenient place, so let's get all these guys killed. I thought about creating a little army of golems and having them down here to deal with these guys, but this works. Apparently being a vampire makes a significant difference in this fight. One thing I did notice about the Departed mod is they have witchery, but vampirism is disabled. So it makes sense if the entire point of that mod is to be an adventure type mod. It doesn't fit well if you've got someone who's near immortal. Hold still, you little bugger. Seriously? Okay, now he's just being annoying. That's it? Okay, I got loot there. Let's see what's all the junk I picked up. Don't care about zombie flesh, don't care about brains. That's good enough. Okay, so we got 8 Gaia spirits, which is what I wanted. Got sulfur and all the other junk from the normal mob kills. Let's go take a look at that timeless ivy and then see if Newt left his sprig out anywhere. Actually, we need to go down and toss some junk in the bin first. Let's see. Could just put them all directly in the barrels, but you know, what fun is that? So there. Those, some of that leaves us with these things that can go in there as well. Put my flate back on. And what else have I got? I got some dirt and some cobble. So we'll just do cobble and dirt. Alright, now let's take a look here. I know it's in here somewhere. Now, is it Alphamancy? It doesn't seem like it would be. It seems like it'd be either natural apparatus or maybe a mystical item. Timeless Ivy. Alright, Mana Steel. This power used. Okay, a handful of Timeless Ivy can be attached on virtually any item, allowing it to be repaired with mana. That's kind of what we want to do. Question. Due to being direct contact with the mirror, I used Ivy. Well, so we need some vines, a Gaia Spirit, and a piece of Elementium. So we've got a Gaia Spirit, we need some more Elementium. Let's go fetch that real quick. The portal's still active, so from when I pitched through a couple more pieces a bit ago, so that works. We only need, at this point, I think we're going to need 2 pieces of Elementium, so let's just grab 2. There's that. And what else do we need? A vine. Okay. Grab our shears here. I'm trying to think if we have vines anywhere. I think, yes, right there. But it is daytime and I don't feel like wasting my blood pool that's already a little low. So we'll switch that and more taint. That's fun. And that's why I've got the pure nodes all around this place. So 2 just in case. And there we go. Let's fix that real quick here. Music and sounds. Let's just do 20%. That might end up being too loud, but we'll see. Okay, so one of those gives us Timeless Ivy. Let's put this away. Okay, now how do you use the Timeless Ivy? I mean, do you just craft it onto the item? Did it say in here? Applied to an item, only craft to alongside the ivy. And 3 of the items that can... So that's going to be fun. It may not work. So I don't know if you can repair a sprig. Or even if you can repair it, how you would repair it. And a creepy beating of these hearts here. Let's see. If I was him, where would I keep a mutating sprig? With my luck, probably in his inventory. Let's see. Little straw filler golem. Well, I guess that was over a little quickly. Well, let's see if we can find something to use it on. I can always make him another one later when he comes in. Let's take a look and see what else do we have that could be... Let's try it on a chisel. I've always burned chisels out. I'm curious to see if it'll work. I don't know if you can repair a chisel either, though. Let's go... Do I have an anvil anywhere? I think I have an anvil up top, so that might work. So let's do 4 steel. Iron should be enough. And it just hit nighttime, so we're safe to go outside. Let's see here, because it'd be kind of neat if you could. Can you? Do I need more? No. Well, that's a bummer. Maybe there's... I really want to try this on something. Let's just see what happens. If we put it in here, and then... Nope. Alright, let's see here. Does this work? Nope. Can't get uses for it. Well, there's got to be something we can craft this thing on, just so we can see if it works or not. Problem is, we need something that can actually be repaired. Let's see. Everything I have already fixes that. Well, darn. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to have to stick it in a box for now and see what else we're going to do with it. Let me go see if I can find an item that we can put this on, because I want to see this thing actually work. So I will be right back. Okay, it took a while, but I found something we can try this on. I basically just went through every chest I had until I found an item that I could actually repair, because as it stands right now, pretty much everything I have uses mana or doesn't have durability, or, you know, is a tinker tool, which doesn't work. So I took the thaumium sword, 3 thaumium, because it can be repaired with a standard piece of thaumium, the timeless ivy, and added instant repaired. Now, it sounds like it's probably going to be a little more expensive, and it says has timeless ivy. That's kind of cool. All right, let's just put that right there, because that one's special. Oh, no, not what I meant to do. Let's put that back. And there we go. Okay, now we have 7 more Gaia spirits. So what can we do with 7 more of these things? Bubbles. Okay, so these are all the elf things. Let's see, what will this one do? Actually, no, I know what I want to do. It's something that I have no idea how to pronounce, and I'm not even going to attempt to try. There it is. This thing. Let's see if we have the materials to make this. So we're going to need an earth rune, an air rune, 3 spirits, and a dragon stone. We're also going to need a floating plant. So let's bookmark that. Let's go have a conversation with our storage over here and see if we have enough to make that, because I kind of want to give it a try. I've never actually made one. Like, I've seen them used, but I've never made one, so it'd be kind of interesting. So we have a dragon stone. We have an air. We have 1 earth left, which is good. Put that away. I'll put these diamonds in there, and we'll leave that there. Okay, so now we need a piece of dirt, a pasture seed, a flower. Let's use white. Now, it finally dawned on me that I don't need food. As a vampire, I use my pool if necessary, or I just don't get hungry. So all of a sudden it was like, wait a minute, I don't need to keep the pork chops on my bar anymore. Wait, what did I do wrong? It's been a while since I've made one of these things. So a flower, a pasture seed, and some dirt. Okay. So a flower, a pasture seed, and dirt. Okay, so obviously not that kind of flower. Okay, you can tell it's been a while since I've made one of these things. And dirt. No. Okay, what am I doing wrong? A standard pasture seed. Yeah. Obviously, I wasn't paying attention to the recipe. I don't need glowstone in here. How many of those flowers did I make? You think I would have remembered that it needed glowstone? Let's go. So glowstone, flower, pasture seed. Is it shaped? It's shaped. Alright, wait, I don't need to go back in there. I keep forgetting I'm carrying a crafting table with me. So glimmering, pasture seed, flower. Okay, now, what else do we need? Go back. No, back. Alright, so we need 2 prismarine. How do we get prismarine? We throw nether quartz into a mana pool. Okay. Do we have like a standby bar? Let's just toss some of this junk over here. Okay, public service announcement. Do not shift click on something with the Lexica Botania. When you do that, it attempts to open a web page and will seriously annoy the recording software I'm using, which for me currently is Fraps. Alright, we got those. What else we need? Luckily, we didn't lose anything. So we're going to go back a page. So, fairly simple, actually. Let's go use a normal crafting table, and, well, normal-ish, and see if it'll let us just shift-click that recipe in here. Wait, how does that work? Oh, or dictionary recipe. That's not what we want at all. Okay, so Gaia spirits. Now let's see if I can remember that. So the Gaia, that didn't work at all. That gave me mana quartz. Yeah. See? Good thing we checked. Let's do this again. We need the cat. I thought that was too easy. It's like, well, if you could have done that right away, it doesn't have much of a value to it. Let's try this again. Ta-da! And once again, I don't need to go to a crafting table. So we need the Gaia spirits, we need air, we need earth. This goes here, these go here, and this goes here. That gives us a shard. Now, can we... 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now, get off of that. You gotta be careful with this thing, because it's kind of like a terraforming nuke if you're not careful with it. Let's see, where do we want to put it? Somewhere that I'll forget about, so when I come back to this world later on, I'll go, what the heck is that? Let's go... Yeah, this will work right here. And here. That should be enough. So now we just plant it. Oh, that's a neat particle effect. So now what it's doing is it's transporting every block from down there up to there. It looks like it's not taking the wild brambles though. Looks like it doesn't consider those blocks because it's ripping down the dirt they're harvesting. That's not that big a deal. Let's get some torches in here before we start having issues. Safety first. So there. Here. Yeah, we'll just span them all over the place. Okay. Right, let's turn that off for now. Let's go take a look up top. Move over here. And okay, so it did take some. It took some of them, but not all of them. That's interesting. It's like some of them are disintegrating when they're... Oh, okay. It's planting them when they're not touching the ground, so some of them are breaking. Oh, it just looks neat. Now, mind you, that was only the 5th size. I think it goes up maybe 2 or more times that size. So it gets kind of crazy. I mean, you can see the size hole it's making already. It's interesting. All right, I'm going to let it finish, and I'll pop back when it's done so we can look at the whole thing. All right, we're getting there. It's almost done. Kind of getting close to the end here. I've been trying to keep it at least marginally lit up here. Not that it really, I guess, matters because nothing that's going to spawn up here is really a danger. But habit. So I'm just kind of going back and torching up the area. Not doing it, you know, very specifically. I'm just kind of throwing torches everywhere, so I'm not using any type of pattern. More of a spam the torch kind of thing. Those poor leaves, they didn't stand a chance. So there is the island. So now the neat thing is you can see it intersected a ravine right there. It just sliced the top off. So if you come down here and you look, you can see the top of the ravine right there, including an oreberry bush. And then right here, a bit of a cave. So let's put a couple torches in here too. But it's just kind of, it's an interesting item. I mean, I didn't think about it. This isn't even the full size. I mean, you could build a house on this thing and then basically teleport it up here, and it would kind of look interesting. Okay, that's just tilled dirt words. Let's get nope there, and let's just get this lit up, because if I don't, I'll probably end up regretting it later. Alright, so no more X's. Perfect. So now we got an island up there. No idea what to do with it. I was kind of curious what would happen if I like dug into the middle of this thing and put it in the middle of the base of that tree. I mean, would it just chop out that much area, or because you can kind of see, I mean, it followed the terrain. So what would happen if you went underground and stabbed this thing in there? Would it teleport a whole sphere of dirt up here, or just an island shape? Be something to test someday, I guess. But for now, I think we got that done. We got our Gaia killed. We used up our shards to create, or use up our spirits to create that thing. We created the timeless ivy that we put on that thaumium sword. So I think that's pretty much it. And then, like I said, I'm probably going to move on for a while to Departed. So, keep an eye out for that series, and we'll see how that goes. And hopefully I'll see you there. Thank you for watching.